tip-off goes to Minnesota. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Ingram following the score by Minnesota. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
And that one's good from Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Over Pirtle. The shot by Conley. No good. Barnes against Randall. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Barrett passes to Quickly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure. Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Conley passes to Randall. Here's Gobert. Blocked.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Randall. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And Randall drops them both. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Conley against Quickly. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Minnesota again missing. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Pass to Ingram. Oh, good D by Edwards. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Covered by Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. The Raptors making a switch here. Down low, down to 5 on the shot clock. From 8 feet away, and there's the play inside by Randle.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Here's Walter, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He'll pin that one on Julius Randle. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Minnesota with some changes. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Edwards. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Lawson comes in for Barrett. And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota leading by 4. Randle deciding where to go with it. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish. Here's
Shed. DiVincenzo covering with the 10-footer and rejected. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. And the basket by Abaji.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Mobo. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Randle. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Pass to Lawson. Here's Abaji. Over to the left wing. Mobo gets the bucket.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Reed. 4-3. The shot won't fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Mobo. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
To the middle. The reverse. And it's good on the layup. Randle's got 12 points.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Here's Shed. No points yet. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Lawson. No good from outside. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Walter, and it's Barrett in at the small forward. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Here's Gobert. Pirtle with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And here's quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Over Gobert. Pirtle with the bucket.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Walter, guarded by Edwards. Here's Barnes. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And the Timberwolves with possession. And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 3. Quickly with the ball. Pass to Walter. That shot off the mark. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Randle. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of, because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And Randall drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Raptors trail by 5. Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Ingram against Edwards. Here's Pirtle. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dillingham. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. That one's no good. Raptors trail by 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Barnes. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Conley. Driving to the basket. And Gobert with the stuff.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count that bucket.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Dillingham, covered by Ingram. That one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. And so Quickly will bring it up to the Toronto Raptors. Toronto calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Minnesota on D. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Lawson. Here's Mobo. That shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Outside Conley. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. There's the block. The ball's knocked loose. To the right side. Here's Shed. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 8. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men doors.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. And here are the Raptors now. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobo. Reid defending. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Right side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reid. Fades and shoots. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. For Toronto, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Abaji. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Now here's Alexander Walker, covered by Ingram. 26 seconds left in the half. Now here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. Here's Reid. Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Abaji. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's Ingram. Yet to see a basket. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Quickly against Conley. Stolen by Quickly. To the inside. Hurdle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, the contact on Hurdle pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Now Conley. That one goes in. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
To the paint. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those 2 read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has...
The punch from Gobert!
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Quickly from behind the arc. He drops it from range. Quickly's got 7.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Barnes passes to Ingram. Can't hit that one. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And Minnesota has possession. Randle, right side. Over Pirtle. Randle can't hit. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Barrett. And he makes it on the layup.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Pass to Dillingham.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Reed's checked in for Randle. The Raptors making a switch here. Now here's Conley. Clock at 6. And that one drops. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Pass to Mobo. And here is Barrett. Here's Walter for the tie. And Conley grabs the miss. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Reed. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Barnes in the post, working on McDaniels. Barnes in the post, McDaniels covering. Barnes, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Dillingham. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
The 3 from Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. McDaniels passes to Conley. Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. The floater. Edwards, so good inside.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Fader on the way. Walter can't get it to go.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Toronto foul. Scotty Barnes. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Elbow. 2.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Down low. To end the drought. Walter can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to McDaniels. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Still no points. Here's Reed. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. They've got Walter, Brandon Ingram out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's Baji in at the 4.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Clark. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive
Take a
is
break.
really
Take
just
a break.
relentless driving the
shots.
basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
And he drops the first. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. And Clark drops them both. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. 15-point game. Pass to Shed. High arcing shot. Here's Poeltl. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 7 tonight. Randall inside. Count it.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the Raptors. Shed. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Clark. And Toronto also making a switch. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Abaji. Good on both. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Edwards. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Here's Shed, defended by Gobert. And stolen by Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. Toronto grabs the miss. And now the Raptors on the break. And that one's good. Ingram.
Quite simply, Brandon Ingram is a point getter, so he will absolutely take those on the break.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Raptors trail by 17. Outside Barrett. Pass to Shed. Outside Ingram. Here's Poeltl. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Poeltl. How about the size, the strength? Going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Here's Gobert, covered by Poeltl. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Barrett. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. It's tipped. Randall with the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
Boy, opportunistic in the dribble drive by Julius Randle. Give him a lane and he will force you to hit him.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls, and Minnesota making a change here. Conley's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Quickly's checked in. And Randall drops them both. Raptors trail by 17. And Toronto calls time here.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
You can't do.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. And just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Here's Poeltl, quickly outside. Poeltl finds quickly. An easy 2 on the layup.
His vision is excellent for his center. You see it in the assist from Poeltl. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Barrett. Now Randall fires for 3. The shot no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Offensive rebound. Barnes. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
McDaniels is checked in for DiVincenzo. That free throw good from Barnes. The Timberwolves lead by 12. And here's Edwards. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Ingram to pass to Pirtle, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there, and the foul called on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
First one falls for him. And so Pirtle nails both of them. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. Fires from 14. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pirtle. Outside for Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Quickly against Conley. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Quickly. The shot no good. Randall with some nice D. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Conley against Quickly. Here's the teardrop, and that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly, Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Pirtle.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Dillingham, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Toronto calls time here. They trail by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
decision on the court.
Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto, no good. Now Alexander Walker. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.